What's going on, guys? This is Uche, and I am recovering from my third day in a row of running. So I am by no means a runner. I hate running. Actually, I think it's the most just like exhausting thing you can do. Like, why run if nothing's chasing you? That's been my philosophy. If a line is chasing me or there's a mob behind me, okay, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna bone out. I'm gonna be out. But just running for the sake of running, just exercise has never been my thing. Um, and I played football in college, Marine Corps boot camp, and all the things associated with just trying to be in shape. I just would do the minimal that I was allowed to do with running. But in 2016, I had weight loss surgery. I had a gastric bypass surgery. I was tipping the scales at 325. Everything was just wrong with me. My blood pressure was out of whack. I was hypertensive, and multiple times my doctor told me that literally they couldn't even understand why I was even walking because my pressure was so high. I had serious sleep apnea. I still snore, but I had like sleep apnea that was like literally I had a sleep study done, and I stopped breathing 25 times per hour. It was crazy. I'm like, how's that possible? Stop breathing 25 times per hour. They were like, yeah, you literally are like jumping out, waking yourself up, but you stop breathing. Um, and it was bad. And I'd gone through all different diets, Nutrisystem, and counting calories and points and all those different things just to get myself back into reasonable shape. I was in pretty good shape all through college, and then it was after college and after the military that things kind of got out of whack because playing football, I lived to be strong and big and powerful and muscular. But without this space of constantly burning calories, I became this calorie consuming and maintaining beast. So in my lightest, I was about 176, and at my heaviest, as I already told you, I was 325. So my doctor was just like, listen, if this is going to help you put a couple more years in your life, I will approve you for the weight loss surgery. So I went through the whole fiasco, and trust me, it's not one of those like whatever you do, you know, it's just make your life so much easier. No, it's one of those things where literally there is a cost to it, there is pain to it, there is commitment to it. That was 2016. It's been 4 years, and it's still a battle. Um, I lost. I think at the lowest I reached was about 184 post surgery from 325. And my doctor's goal for me was to be about 325. I'm sorry, 225. He said about 225. But he was like, "But you're a very muscular guy, so 325 would be really healthy for you." I'm 5'9", and he was like, "You just carry muscle really well, so that should be a good weight for you." I got as low as 184, and and with really with the past year to 6 months to a year, took a new job, much longer distance from home, and then also the pandemic. I've crept up, and right now I'm about 210. And let me not complain because my doctor was telling me 225 is where he wanted me. I'm at 210. I had gotten to 184 with my adult lowest being 176. I'm all in a good range, but still, a big part of this whole entire space I've been in has been running. I do. I won't say I'm like running marathons, but that's been my primary workout. I went from being a gym rat to just being like, okay, whatever it takes to just be moving. So whether it's I go for a long walk that could be 5 miles plus, or I go for a run, which I'm slowly trying to get to that point of being willing to run 5 miles straight. But still, running's been a big part of it. And I'm saying all this to say that with running, the one thing that's so important is what do you have on your feet. Um, I've gone through various sneakers and various running shoes, trying to find something that's just comfortable that I can go out and run in and and look good, but feel good. So that at the end of my runs, at the end of a week of putting miles in, that my feet, my joints are not like being destroyed. So the sneaker that the sneakers I'm running in right now, I purchased in June in June, and so far they've been like, listen, most amazing. And I was the one person I was being told by a good like that by a very good friend of mine, you gotta try these shoes on, and he was telling me just for the sake of just how comfortable they are day to day. Um, and but the conversation was never about running. So I did some research, and I was trying to find something that I can run in that will, be forgiving on my joints. I mean, I am a man of a certain age. I'm over 40, and I want to make sure that I don't do any damage to my joints, especially as I go into my upper years. So the sneaker that I'm talking about here, I'm going to put it on the screen right now, is this right here. It is the Ultra Boost 20, and this sneaker right here, I'm telling you, um, like the whole Boost Life thing was dope, but right now this is a space where uh, it's really like just it's been a savior on my feet. Like this shoe has been quite amazing. You put it on, it fits like a glove, and the Boost cushion on there is great. Like just your feet striking the ground as you're running, and mind you, I'm running 210 pounds right now, so it's not. So I'm not a light guy. Like I mean I don't look at people always assume I'm about people actually assume like I'm about 180 or so, but no, I'm walking 210. And so when you're running and this just the stretch on your feet on the ground and the compression in your ankles, your knees, your hips, even up to your back and your shoulder, like that bounce could be very unforgiving, especially when you're running on concrete. And the other shoes I've worn have done a decent job, but none have felt this good. Um, and so I'm going to show you my pair right here. So this is it right here. So I've had these shoes now for about like what 2 months now? June, July, August. Yeah, 2 months. And as you can see, I've definitely put some work in there. You can see, the compression from my running starting to like eat away at the paint on the midsoles. This is, I mean, first of all, it's just a good looking shoe. Let's start off there. Just the bronze gold flake in the black and the kind of metallic bronze on the midsole, and then the sole of the shoe is made with the same material that they used to make Continental tires. So it's like so you have I mean it's very durable, and then I think this is called a strike plate. I might be wrong, but this right here kind of minimizes your foot over bending. That like when it strikes. Like I used to get those really weird pains on the arch of my feet, and these it hasn't happened in these shoes at all. Like this is an amazing, amazing sneaker for running. It looks good too if you want to rock them, just for the sake of just rocking them. But and just try and maintain good health, and just it's very important that you have all the right equipment, especially what you put in your feet, whether it's walking or running. But this right now has been a great shoe for running. But then the other thing too about this shoe that's been really dope. Let me just make sure I have all the right information so I don't play myself. So it says here that this shoe's upper is made from prime blue, a high performance recycled material containing partly ocean plastic, and a minimum of 78% recycled material in total. So this shoe is 78%, at least the upper of it, 78% recycled material, which is dope for the environment, especially seeing how much plastic we've thrown in the ocean. Um, and it says here, give energy, get energy. Boost is our most responsive cushion ever, delivering incredible energy return. And I'm assuming that's that bounce. So when you're banging your feet down, it kind of like the cushion pushes back up at you, rather than you banging and getting all that pressure in your joints. Um, I'm not a exercise scientist or anything by any means, but I can tell you from what I feel in my body. Um, and and yeah, so I think this is the most recent rendition of the boost technology, and I think there's 20% more boost in the boost 20. Maybe that's why it's called the Boost 20. I don't know. But it says specifications: snug sock-like fit, which is very true. Like it literally wraps around your feet like a sock. And then lace closure, the Adidas Prime Knit textile upper, which is this right here. The tailored fabric placement for midsole support, adaptive energy running shoes, responsive boost midsole. We talked about that. It weighs 11 ounces. This is a very light shoe. And midsole drop 10 millimeter. The heel is 22 millimeters, and the forefoot is 12 millimeters. So and stabilizing torsion system, and blah 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 and all other stuff, which I don't know what those things mean. But I can tell you this though, for a fat boy who, okay, let me take that back. Now I don't want to be insensitive. For a thick boy, I was a thick boy. Now I'm just like a light thick boy. From 325 to 210, you know how hard it is that weight on your body, and how important it is to have the right shoes on your feet. So this is the shoe that I'm running in right now, and I think I might only be able to get, honestly, like this shoe. I mean, it's literally coming apart right here, and I'm not gonna say it's because the shoe's not well made. I'm running in these shoes exclusively, and so far I'm doing roughly about 4 miles a day. Right now I'm doing a personal challenge where my goal is to do I'm going to say it out loud, and I'm not going to accomplish my goal. This always happens, but my goal is to do 30 days of straight of running in these shoes, and my goal is to do roughly about 4 miles a day, and then I'll probably do like a week break, let my body recover, do biking and something like that. Then I'll retire these shoes and get another pair, because at 4 miles a day for 30 days, we're talking about that is 4 times 24, so 240 miles. Yeah, 240 miles I'll be putting on these shoes, and that should be enough. I mean, that should get me through that and be able to put more miles on it. But it's just a question of as soon as these shoes start to lose this bounce, I'm just going to replace them. And I think I'm 100% sure I'm going to go for another Ultra Boost shoe. But that's it. I just wanted to share this with you guys. I spoke way more longer than I wanted to, and yes, this shoe is incredible. Again, from a super thick boy to a regular thick boy right now. You know, the Ultra Boost 20s, amazing shoe. And just one real quick, I just want to make sure that this colorway here is called. It just says Core Black, Gray 5, Signal Pink. They're $180, and I'm pretty sure soon enough they're going to be dropping, because there's a lot of Ultra Boost shoes out there, and there's tons of colors out there. Let me show this real quick again. There are tons of colors. Like, so it's like if you're just trying to get your style on, there's so many different colors out there. I can tell you right now, the one that's caught my eye, whew, these are fire. Like, come on now, all gold. This is just, and then of course the next one, in my opinion, is this is all silver. So I think one of those two are going to be on my feet next after this, if they don't sell out. But for right now, this is what I'm doing. I am living that boost life, at least that boost life for running, and that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. With that being said, peace, have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right.